opening of the Wayans brothers. This might be just the outtake. Okay.
And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it.
And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. I'm a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it. And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. I'm a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it. And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. I'm a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it. And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. I'm a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Tina Tilton, are you there? Tina Tilton.
Yeah, I'm here. Good morning. Good morning.
Ooh, good morning, everybody. Welcome
even laugh.
to the Taylor Tilton Show. I'm Christie Taylor.
Okay, and I am Black angry woman Tina Tilton. Good morning.
Ooh, first of all,
I know. You're like, hold on. I ain't turn y'all on for you to hear anger.
Well, first of all, as awake as I am, and I typically don't wake up until 9:30, I'm just really kind of like on 10, and you are like, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. You should see my lips, like, Good morning. But let me tell you though, who the show is sponsored by while I'm
the show is brought to you by.
It is sponsored by Christie Taylor Consulting, the Podcast Center, and Mays PNC Insurance Agency.
Well, she did put the y'all, so it's a little love on there.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, I don't know what's going on with Tina, ladies and gentlemen. I have no idea.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you.
Lord,
I'm gonna let you give the good side first, and maybe your goodness and your joy will rub off on me. Maybe.
Because honestly, ladies and gentlemen, my everyday alarm goes off at 9:30 a.m. But on the Taylor Tilton Tuesdays, I sacrifice and I set an alarm for 8 a.m. Yes, 8 a.m. An hour before the show. I sacrifice. And I'm like, but this morning, even after binge watching a Netflix show until probably 2 a.m., why did I not only wake, my eyes opened and feet was on the floor before the 8 a.m. alarm? I'm really just kind of baffled by that. And I'm like, high energy. I've had my spiked cayenne peppered orange juice, and I even had a fruit and grain bar, apple and cinnamon, because I did not feel like cooking yet. And Tina is like, good morning. What is
I'm still Now I can say this. I am grateful for my husband. He did prepare me breakfast this morning as normal in bed. So I am grateful for that. Thank you, honey.
All right, thank you, honey.
But
okay.
The thought of going live today just put me in a whole different attitude. And I'm like, I cannot wait to tell this story. However, I really do want you to share with us your joy first, because it may just rub off on me. And I really need that today. I need that.
Hopefully, good morning, Corey D. Garcia. Yay!
Hey, good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Okay, so hopefully my joy, the Taylor Tilton joy that I have this morning, this joy I have. Yes, I'm going operatic this morning, ladies and gentlemen.
I can't share with you right now until I get this off my chest. But come on.
Well,
give us some
I
joy.
will say this, and maybe you can find some joy in doing the weekend recap, because let me tell you, that's
why I lost my joy.
Wait, my goodness. Okay. Well, let me see where she lost it, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you about mine. But Friday, kicking off the weekend, and I tried to make it a light weekend because we've been kind of gutting it for the last few weekends. And I was like, okay, Friday, I guess I kind of kicked the weekend off by doing a special edition of the Christie Taylor Show. That's when I go live and stream, typically covering events that are happening in Memphis. And I had an amazing opportunity to talk to Ron C. Hurd the second, who is having a week-long event in honor of one of the greatest jazz musicians to come out of Memphis and impact the jazz world internationally, and that's Jimmy Lunsford. And they actually kicked it off Sunday with some events, and it's going to culminate on this coming Saturday at the.
I think I know him. Do I know him?
Yes, yeah. Good morning, Lavelle. Good morning.
Hey,
Taylor Tilton. Good morning, Taylor and Tilton. You know something? That's a clothing line. That's a food line. That's a culinary arts. I mean, there's so many things.
No. Go on, keep it real. It's a wig line.
No,
both of us rock them wigs. It's a wig line right there, honey. We're going to put them wigs in the washer, like you said.
Put them out.
The Taylor Tilton wig line.
Girl, but the Taylor Tilton wig line is, matter of fact, we have some people who create wigs custom here in Memphis. We need to do we need to do a partnership. I know. Taylor Tilton wig line. I like that. Anyway, so I did have a chance to talk, but we're not going to wash them. Oh, Corey said Taylor Tilton is a media empire and brand. Now, I received that, honey. I received
Me too. Mm-hmm.
Honey, a media empire and brand, Taylor Tilton. Matter of fact, hey, Lavelle, he said, absolutely. Matter of fact, part of the Taylor Tilton media empire and brand is that we have a chance to spotlight amazing people just like Ronald C. Hurd II. Yes, you do know him. He's pretty much, if there's something art and culture in Memphis and historical, he's probably at it and trying to communicate it. And Jimmy Lunsford, he said he found out about while he was attending college in another state. And lo and behold, he now honors him every year, but not just him, but people throughout the city. And go check out my replay of the special edition of the Christie Taylor Show with Ron. And so I kind of slowly did that, and then I said, let me go ahead and run some errands. This is a Friday. Okay. I'm gonna take it easy. And I have a PO box, and our other media friend who's now got a whole nother empire himself, Myron Mays, and he has
hey Myron.
Yeah, he has a pack mail. He's not a sponsor yet, but
that's right, on Union, right?
Yeah, on Union. And I went there to check my mail, but somewhere in the midst of that, he said, "Oh my God, I need to go pick up." He said, "Can you go pick up some business cards from this?"
Wait a minute, hold on now. Wait
a minute,
you walked in as a customer.
I know, right? I was like, I just came to check my mailbox, my PO box, but okay, I'll go downtown and pick up some business cards. I said, well, I'm going to get a job as a pack mail courier.
I know you. So that's what I'm saying. You walked in as a customer and walked out as a courier. Okay, all right, Myra. That's how they do it. Okay.
That's how Myra doing it, right? So wait a minute. But when I said, okay, because he said, are you doing anything else? I was like, no. So lo and behold, and plus downtown is like just 7 minutes, 10 minutes, less than 10 minutes from Midtown. So I'm like, okay. I'll usually drive down and I go to the printing shop on North Main, near the auction. A.W. Willis, that end of downtown, near the past the pyramid. And I'm rolling down 3rd Street and I pull up to the place. And there's some cars parked there. And then I go to the door and I knock. And then I knock some more. And then let me get in the car. Because, first of all, that part of downtown is not as populated. I'm just going to say it like that. It's more industrial. So I said, let me get back in the car. And I called him. I said, is the person here?
Where am I? Sure. Right. I can see that.
And he said, let me call. Hunty, my first job as a pack mail courier, I was not able to. That man wasn't even there for me to pick up the business cards. I said, Lord, have mercy.
Oh no!
But he had provided some payment for it, and he said, well, just come back, with the information. And he said, I'll still pay you for it, girl. So I made $10 for being a pack mail courier for a day.
For that 1 hour. Wait a minute. How long were you there? How long did that whole process take you?
I think I made $10 for 15, 20 minutes. I think I did about 20 minutes.
Okay. So I'm about to say now, Myron, if it were an hour, You know,
No,
Popeyes
he was
say
under
12. Now, come
right,
on, Myron, you got to
15,
get with it.
15. That's right. You know, it's supposed to be 15 an hour, but I made
Yeah. Not
$10.
not on Austin P. Go drive by. You will see the
Ooh,
sign that says $12 an hour, but it does say paid
ooh.
weekly. So I say, oh,
Well,
okay, well, you maybe you can't beat that.
well,
You know.
that part, but you know, needless to say, shout out to Myron. And he actually, I keep, you know, every time I see him though, I'm like, hey, you know, it's time to come back to media, and I'll tease him with, you know, he has
Yeah.
his business and he has,
Because
you
he's
know,
great at it though.
he really is. And I said, well, maybe you could talk about, you know, your insurance stuff and all his, and then of course that made him perk up like, yeah, that's an idea, you know. It's like, but yeah,
Mhm.
you know, but when you're in media once, you always have a love for it. But that's how I kicked off my Friday. And then Saturday, of course, I rested as much as possible because I knew that I had a full day at the podcast center on Saturday and
Mhm.
had a chance to do another radio and podcast development show class, which it was a small class, but it was really intimate, a young couple primarily, and Melina, because Tina, she'll tell y'all what she did because she didn't show up at the podcast on Saturday, but she got a legit reason, but she didn't show. She was not
I'm
there.
already trying to get my joy back, and now you just
Oh,
put
I'm
so.
sorry.
I think I'm feeling less joyful again right
Oh,
now.
yeah. But let me get you back to the joy. The
Nope, it's gone. It's fading.
But wait a minute. I was really looking forward to the fact I, you know, did a light run, you know, schedule. Oh, Corey said, quit throwing Tina under the bus. Well, I didn't mean to.
Right there. That's what I'm talking about, Corey.
Lord,
Look.
he
What the
said,
veil
leave
say?
Tina alone.
See?
I
I felt very bussy too. Thank you, Corey, and thank you, Lavelle. That's what I felt like. So
don't let ninja steal your joy, Tina. Oh my goodness. Corey, all I'm trying to say is that
I did not show.
Let me clean it up.
Okay.
I did a light day on Friday because I knew I had a full day Saturday because I knew I was going to be, Melina and I were going to be at the podcast center for my podcast and radio show development class. And at 5:00, I was going to go home, maybe do one quick run so I could get rested and cute for Salt. I want to, because see, it was going to be a Taylor Tilton and Salt. We were going to kick it at the Salt. Now, y'all know Salt Bar and Bistro. We had a chance before they opened around this time last year. November of last year, we did an in-person interview with the owner. Thing really great. Y'all can check out that replay as well. And Tina we ran into the other weekend to one of the owners, and Tina has now forged a relationship. And she said, well, what we're going to do is go kick it on Saturday night after the podcast center class. I was like, okay, cool. Cool.
And you guys, I still kicked it with my crew, Lit Lovely, Lisa, Melina, and Melina's best friend. But somebody did not show to Salt, and but got the nerve to throw me under the bus about Saturday's class, because let me tell you why I was not present. I was at the circus with my children. It was school fall break. There was no school that week. And my children had been deprived of their mother for approximately a month. And I had to do
hold on. Corey said, tell the truth, Tina. Okay. I see how this day's going. Okay.
Oh, wow. Corey doesn't believe me. No, seriously. But I did take my children.
No. He's on your side. He's like, tell the truth.
Okay.
Okay, so you're not all throwing me under the bus, but that's okay. Okay.
And I had to spend some time with my girls, but and they absolutely enjoyed it. Now that was a joy.
Tell me about the circus. Now you had to have some joy.
That was a joyful occasion. Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my! Wait a minute. Hold on. No
lions and tigers and bears.
Wait a minute, no lions, no tigers, no bears. You know what, Dad? What the world was at that circus? We saw elephants and cats.
What?
For real.
Wait a minute. Hold on. What kind of circus y'all going to? Oh, Lavelle said Christie doesn't have that ministry. Whatever, y'all. I see what. Wait a minute. Okay, let's roll back, because I used to go to the circus, especially the Universal Circus, when I was in radio. What are you talking about? There were no lions, no tigers.
No. Now that I think about it, no, there were none.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Okay. So first of all, what kind of off-brand circus did you?
You ain't gonna call them folks circus off brand. We've been going to that circus for about 4 years now, and perhaps I don't know. But long story short, they had elephants, they had dogs and cats.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Tori said, "I feel Tina's joy coming. I feel like help coming."
I feel it too. Now that I say it out loud, it's like, wait a minute, you call that a circus with joy? I mean, with elephants, dogs, and cats. But that's what. That's what was there.
Wait a minute. I cannot. Wait a minute. What happened to the lions, the tigers?
There were none. There were none. Just the elephants, dogs, and cats. I'm trying to tell you. Trapeze artists, and even the clown. He didn't have a nose. He didn't look like a clown. He just for real. I'm
sounds like some foolishness too, right, Corey? You can see dogs and cats on the street. First of all, we got a dog at the house. Look at dogs and cats. What kind of circus?
You know, I was looking at that dog, thinking to myself, how can I train my dog to do that? Because my dog can't even go to the bathroom outside. Like, quit peeing in the house.
My
Go
God.
outside, pee-pee. Go pee-pee outside.
What kind of weekend recap is this? I'm just trying to understand.
Well, but that was a joyful. But now that night, Salt. We did go to Salt.
Wait. Before you, Lavelle said at least they had an elephant.
I know, Lavelle, and you know what? I want to say big shout outs to Lavelle too, because Lavelle just voiced a new Automax commercial. He actually voiced the first one too, but he did the second one, and the owner, the manager, loved it. So thank you, Lavelle, for being the voice of Automax Memphis, of which they're giving away well, now they're not giving it away, but they're auctioning off a pink Tesla for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Yeah, they are.
Make the connection. Yeah, October is Breast Cancer Awareness and Domestic Violence Awareness Month.
But back on to Salt.
Tina, before you go past the Lions.
Now you know we only got 43 minutes left. So go ahead, Salt.
No. Before we go to the circus without lions, tigers, and bears, but elephants, dogs, and cats, you got to tell me, how did the girls enjoy? Because it was there. It was for them, right?
It was for them. It was. I spent the most money, and they ate and enjoyed everything. So, but they enjoyed themselves because this was not Olivia's first rodeo. She was kind of spoiling it for my other baby and Ed, as well as my brother, because he went with us. My husband was out of town with his music, but Olivia kind of spoiled it for everyone else. But she's only 7, so she meant well. But later on that night, let me get on back to that night. No, you trying to get me away from Salt, and I ain't going. I'm going Salt because you supposed to be my Pepper. I was Salt, you was Pepper, and Pepper didn't show. Pepper. Let me not say Pepper, because I don't want no more trouble with Pepper. Pepper.
Salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper.
Okay,
Salt showed up at Salt.
So basically, the Taylor and Tilton became the Salt and Pepper, and the Pepper, didn't show to the Salt.
That is correct. That is correct.
Okay,
so you guys,
but
we had a good time. Oh, we saw you. Okay, let me backtrack. You know the lady who went on my birthday, the lady who performed at the venue that we went to on my birthday. Yeah, Zah was performing live this past Saturday at Salt. And when I found out that it was her, I absolutely had to go. That's why I was like, come on, Christie, we're going. She's like, Christie's like, I'm on board. And I told my other girls, and we all came out, and when everybody showed up except one. So we were half peanut butter, no jelly, salt, no pepper. I mean, Comet, no scouring pad. I mean, man, my goodness.
They said crispy with no cream. Dunkin'
right. Black coffee, no sugar, no cream. What the world? What was going on? We had so much fun though.
Wait a
Even the
minute,
DJ
hold on,
there.
hold on. Wait. Now, Lavelle said, shame on you, Christy. Now, I know just 19 minutes and 50 seconds ago, I started this show off on high joy, woke up earlier than normal, and Tina starts off with, good morning. And here it is, 20 minutes later, and I'm now, oh, wait, hold on. Okay. Where was Pepper when you were in Salt? Okay. I wanted to. Okay. I see what's going on here.
Go answer the question, Pepper. Come on, tell us, Pepper. Where were you?
I want to first of all rub it in my face on how much fun you and lovely Lisa and Melina and her friend had at Salt while listening to these amazing songs.
Gosh, we did. The food was great. We really did have a great time. We just had a good time. And I can't wait. Hey, Sandra. And as a matter of fact, Bumpin', the on-air personalities of Bumpin', we're going to actually be out there Friday, October 28th. It was so fun. And you will be there.
I will be there. I will make sure this Pepper is at Salt. This Pepper is going to be at Salt. Trust me.
Well, tell me. Hold on. Tell me what happened.
This is a parallel universe for real. Corey D. Garcia. See what happens when you throw folks under the bus. Ooh.
Yeah. I mean,
all the men outside with Tina this morning. She done got their little pity because she wasn't feeling. Okay. I see what's going on.
Come on, tell us why your presence was not there.
I don't want to talk about it because see, the rest of my weekend, I ended up seeing lovely Lisa on Sunday because I'm working with her on the project.
We're talking about why your presence was not at Salt.
She said that I had a real good time. She said, I was looking for you, Christy. And because I knew you was going to say, Chris, because she said she danced all night. The girl was amazing. And of course, if you don't show up, you will no longer be seasoning. You will be demoted to a condiment. Oh,
that is too funny.
I don't want to be a condiment. I want to stay a seasoning. I want to remain a seasoning. Okay. Oh, Lavelle said, man, he just found out about, we're going to be at Salt on the 28th, but he's booked at Graceland. All right, make that money at the Graceland. Go ahead.
I know that's right. I know. But for all the rest, you guys can come out and meet and greet the on-air personalities of Bumpin' 96.3, including Christie Taylor, Pepper, Salt, Taylor Tilton. Let me stop. I'm about to cough.
Well, at least you're getting some joy back at my expense. Now I
am. Thank you, Christy. What a friend. Oh, you're such a friend. What a friend. What a friend. What a friend. What a mighty good friend. That's a South episode.
Yeah.
I know they say man, but what a friend you are.
And then you hear me saying, yeah.
Oh gosh. But I mean it really we did have a great time.
Okay, now wait a minute, wait. Newsflash, Sandra Hill said, what time? All right, let's roll it back. Next weekend, the 28th. Give him the details.
Oh, the 28th at 8 p.m. Now, and let me say this too, because Salt wanted us to definitely stress that it is free admission. There's not a cover charge to go to Salt. The location is 3101 South Mendenhall. That's actually Lorenzen Wright's old restaurant. Any Memphians, y'all know where it is. You know what I'm talking about. 3101 South Mendenhall. However, you would not be able to tell that was an old restaurant because, they have made that thing. It is such a, when you say grown, and I'm going to even throw in sexy because that's what me, lovely Lisa, Melina, and her friend were. We were sexy.
Grown and sexy. Okay, I hear this.
Yeah,
okay,
I'm listening. So truly a grown adult atmosphere. There were no youngins, if you will, in there. Even the music was definitely seasoned. Just like Bumpin', So you guys come on out Friday, October 28th, 8 p.m. Doors open. Well, no, they have happy hour at 5, but we're going to get there at 8. We got to get off work first. Get changed and get freshened up and then make our way. out there. But if that's you, 8 o'clock is good as well. We hope to see you there. But that was my good weekend. That was my good. Now, and I appreciate the joy that you have allowed me to get, but I feel it diminishing again. Here it comes. Here it comes.
Wait a minute now. Hold on now, because my energy don't went all the way down. I'm like,
what? Because you didn't show? Come on now.
I'm still grown and I'm still sexy, but I'm gonna give this 2-minute explanation, 60-second explanation. Oh, that's right. Free admission Friday, October 28th, 3101 South Mendenhall, 8 p.m. Bump at 96.3, the weekend bump team. Okay, there you go. See, come on, Lavelle. Come on, Sandra Hill.
Oh, he got it.
Then I said, okay, 3101 South Mendenhall, October 28th, 8 p.m. Thanks. You're very welcome.
You're welcome.
While I was not at SALT this Saturday, let me tell you, Tina was slightly aware prior to my non-showing that I was like, nah, I don't think I'm gonna get a chance to come, sis, after I wrapped up my class at the Podcast Center in Bartlett, Tennessee. Because, ladies and gentlemen, don't try this at home. Let me do a disclaimer there. Ladies and gentlemen, don't try this at home.
What does that mean?
What happened was I didn't show because my right knee was still slightly swollen due to, don't try this at home, ladies and gentlemen, a home remedy that I tried to use because of some chiggers or something. You know, sometimes when you walk in the grass, I don't know what it is, and somebody had some grass and they had the little chiggers or whatever. And to say that, needless to say,
no. What kind of what kind of home remedy did you put on for chiggers in the grass?
Well,
Now,
true enough, I know the season is changing, and sometime when you're outside in the morning time, the dew is there more so. And even though I know it's going to warm up, look at all my reasons of not having toe in shoes. And sometimes I still wear my sandals and flip flops. Yes, I do.
Oh Lord, it is Lord, as cold as it is outside.
Well, it don't be cold. It wasn't cold last week or so, but I still, because I know in an hour or two it's going to be hot. So I don't like to wear, like tennis shoes or something. And then an hour later, I wish I had my sandals on. So I will brave the morning.
That's what normal people do. In the fall, in the morning, you cut on your heat. In the afternoon, you cut on your air because it's warm. Yeah, that's normal, Christy. That's normal.
Have my tennis shoes on and then have my sandals in my hand so I can change them in the car. Okay, I get it. How said I didn't do it? I didn't do it, Tina. And as a result, my feet and my legs had a couple of little insight, whatever that stuff being a thing, and I called myself trying to treat it because I did not have cortisone or camphophenique. So I first of all I said, I can go get some tea tree oil. So I got tea tree oil, and then I made the mistake because they were itching, and I try not to scratch, and then I ended up putting some of it in my water, which I think was a no, because I didn't have, because essential oils, and I do know better, should always be in some type of base, whether it's jojoba oil, coconut oil, some kind of oil. It should not be by itself, and I'm just rubbing it like it's.
So you bathe in some poison. That's what you're saying. That's what you just did. Okay, keep going. Because of 2 chigger bites on your foot, you put a whole thing in your water. Okay, keep going. I'm just trying to follow you.
Oh God. Okay. Well, when you say it like that, Tina. When you say it like that, then I ended up getting some camphophenique, and then I did get some off-brand insect bite thing, and then I did get some cortisone, and I did kind of rub, and then okay.
Wait a minute. You had a whole
somewhere in all of that 2 or 3 day concoction. I woke up one day with both of my legs swollen from my feet up to my knees.
Lord have mercy. No way.
Ladies and gentlemen, please do not try this at home. Do not mix man-made and earth, and then, oh God. And I was like, oh my God, what happened? I was like, why are both of my legs and swollen up? And lo and behold, I started stacking. So at nighttime, so I just stopped using everything. Let me also say this, Tina. So this is what y'all don't know about me, but my skin is extremely sensitive. And I had to
I can't tell all that stuff you just put on it. And if you knew your skin was extremely sensitive, then why would you put on all that?
Pretty much was saying what Tina said, like, oh, so you're gonna put all this poison in us, and then you want us to do what?
Correct. You put 2 shelves of Walgreens drugstore medicine on your body.
And wanted to know why I was swollen from the feet up to my knees.
Correct. Why you couldn't walk with us into the salt building.
Oh God.
I'm not surprised.
I am officially. Good morning, computer. Good
oh
morning.
my gosh. Okay.
Oh, there you go. There you go. He said, tell the truth. You was doing those knee challenges. Oh. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute.
That is too funny.
I was not doing the knee challenge. Definitely not on the not for the gram, the snap, or the TikTok. I literally just in probably a 24-48 hour period, I just put too much stuff at one time, knowing that my body is like a sponge. I literally can't use lotions. I have to use all kinds of natural stuff, and I'm just like, I hate to scratch, because you never know if you scratch, if it's poison ivy or whatever, and it spreads. So I just try to but ladies and gentlemen, please don't try this at home. Do not put
Please don't. But you did mention.
Oh, he said both hands up, keep them up. I know, right? Oh God. So what happened was, after I started detoxing, aggressively flushing my system, you have to wash your, I'm just like really just trying to use my coconut soap and just try to get as much of it. And thank God I ended up going to get a manicure, pedicure, and I had them put the detox, with the charcoal, charcoal. So that helped started pulling a lot of that poison out of my system. And I also, at nighttime, y'all know how they always say when you have swollen, I be knowing when people say, when your legs swollen, elevate them above your heart when you go to sleep.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Tina, one night I stacked them pillows so high that my
oh, no, you didn't. No, you didn't.
I was finding pillows from everywhere trying to
say it isn't so. No, you didn't.
Oh. I'm
all
using
right.
You know how people have pillows on their sofas and stuff, girl. I'm just using the pillows. They're trying to elevate my feet. Oh God.
You could have saved all of that trouble with one word: water. Water. Did you ever think about just drinking some water?
And I was drinking water, but it wasn't combating the itching, and I didn't want to scratch. And so I'm lathering all this stuff on me.
Like once you got swollen, and instead of stacking your pillows like the Tower of Pisa, then did you not just think about water?
I did. Water. I was drinking water.
You were?
But I was drinking water, but my right leg, which of course I do know is my troubled side, because for those who don't know I have a sexy walk, but it really is because I'm a little slew foot. What is it? Slew foot. Anyway, I have a little, some people, everybody's feet don't go straight. I'm not bow-legged, I'm not pigeon-toed, but I have my right foot goes a little to the, it slews out or whatever. So I know that side, and you have to, when you get your chiropractic and massages and stuff like that, that's the side they have to work on. So that leg was like, well, no, we just gonna act up an extra couple of days. So I was freaking out because that right leg wasn't going down like the left leg had.
So see, shopping would not have been fun for you either. If you and I were together, then you and I would both be coming on today like, hey, y'all, welcome.
Well, yes, we would have, because actually Saturday when I called you, you didn't hear the level of pain that I was in. But it turns into a funny story, because I'm gonna find out why you had issues and why I did start. Well, one reason I started this day off with joy is because hallelujah, I'm healed. But let me tell you, I'm healed, ladies and gentlemen. Because I started drinking water. I did take a little Benadryl. Like I said, the charcoal in the detox thing that they had in the pedicure also took a lot of the itching and swelling down. And then last but not least, Sunday when I went to, because I was still that right leg, I was still kind of dragging a little bit because I don't want to put no much pressure on it. So I'm what's that what's that character when dragging their foot? So I was kind of like still
don't know.
But needless to say, I found out that some of these these yoga pants that we wear that we never go to yoga in are really good for compression.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So now you're telling me that you went and wore some yoga pants.
It was unintentional though. It was unintentional.
Didn't do nan yoga pose, right? Didn't do nan yoga pose, right?
Oh, wait a minute.
What? But you used it for compression.
Wait a minute. Okay, wait. Let me get this straight. Christie threw Tina for not showing up at Salt Friday, but then she didn't show up. No. Hold on, Corey. Let me get it straight. Let me straighten it out. No, Tina did not show up to the podcast center
on
Saturday earlier in the day because she was at the circus with her girls. Now I get that, okay, but she still wasn't there. And Tina and I have been tied to the hip for the last several weekends at the podcast center over the weekends. But I did have intentions of hanging with her that night at Salt House of Never. Tina got stairs at the podcast center. So, for me to be dragging my leg up the stairs and down the stairs and then to try to figure out how I'm going to get cute.
You're right. You are right. There are some stairs at the podcast center. Hey, but there are no stairs at the grocery stores. And I'm glad. And I got to tell you this story now because I know our time is winding down. So the reason why I had very little to no joy is I think mine actually stemmed from Friday too, Christie.
Oh my God, what happened?
If it wasn't Friday, it was, no, it couldn't have been Saturday because Saturday we were at the circus. Friday, my girls and I, we, you know what? Hold on. Let me say, okay. September 28th.
Hold on. Now, how you gonna go back a whole nother month? We just trying.
I know because I'm about to lead you to the story. Now you got to listen.
Hold on, wait a minute. Violation, Christie. Hold on, I'm trying to drink my cayenne pepper orange juice. Corey Garcia. You didn't say. I said. He said you didn't say you didn't show up at first. I got a call on my phone, work phone, and got distracted. Now I'm listening to you talk about your leg. That's. Violation, Corey.
Oh gosh, she did say that though, Corey. She did mention it earlier. But seriously, in September was my stepmom's birthday, and she had gift cards for her birthday, and we thought that she was going to make purchases herself with her own gift cards that we gave her, but she's had some physical challenges. So one day,
tea tree oil and cortisone
and see, she ain't do all that. She just had some other. She has some other physical challenges that. When me and the girls went over one day, and my dad said, "Do you mind shopping for her and picking her up some things?" And I said, "No, me and the girls will be out. That'll be fine." So he gave me this gift card for it was actually a Walmart gift card. And he said, "Get her what she needs." I said, "What does she need?" He said, "Those jogging suits that you wear, pick her up some of those because it's about to get cold and she could really use those." Okay, bet. I know where those jogging suits are because I got one in every color. That's what I do in the winter and fall. I wear my jogging suits. So or warm-ups or whatever they're called. I don't know. But nonetheless, I knew where to go. I said, "No problem, Dad. I got you." So we went and I did the shopping for her. And what I thought, per the receipt, when I looked at the receipt, I thought there was $37 remaining on the card. But I had made all the purchases I needed. I got her 2 pairs of pajamas, 3 jogging suits. And I said, oh, it's $37 left on here. What do I do? Let me call my dad to see what she may want. I called dad. He said, I don't know, whatever. Just get her another jogging suit then. I said, well, you know what? There was one color that I did not pick up for her. So, okay, I can do that. The girls and I went back to Walmart to get a gray. It was gray that we were lacking. We went back to get a gray jogging suit, and I found it, but it didn't look like mine. It didn't quite look like the one that I had purchased earlier that day. Not to mention, it didn't look like the ones that were in my closet. But nonetheless, okay, it's still a gray jogging suit, a gray warm up, something that she could put on and slip on, slip off easily. Got up to the counter. The man said, cash or card? I said, card. He said, go over here. And I went over there and I rang my stuff up and I slid that card through the thing. It said, toot, declined. Well, wait a minute. What do you mean declined? This thing is $33. What do you mean? Okay, let me try it again. Maybe I didn't put the correct pen in. Zip, declined.
What?
Declined. I said, what the world's going on? I tell you what, sir, let me take these pants. Let me take this jacket off and let's try this again. So now the total was like 20 something. Zip, declined.
What?
Wait a minute. All right. I said, well, I don't know why it's declining. Can you check my balance on this card, sir? And he said, no, I really can't. You have to call the number on the back. Again, keep in mind, because it's a gift card. And I said, no, I ain't got time for that. Okay, let me just take off my Reese's peanut butter cup. And no, I ain't got time for that.
Wait a minute, you gonna take the candy off? You gonna take the candy off?
Yeah, let me take the candy off and my I think it was some detergent or something. Let me take those 2 articles off. So I deleted those, and so I only had the pants left that were like $15. Zip, decline. Come on now. I ain't got $15 on here. Let me put $10 in here. Now I'll just pay the balance. Decline. Come on now, $1. Decline. Daggone it, sir. I'm sorry. You're going to have to take all this stuff back. I ain't got no money on this card.
Oh, my goodness.
He said, okay, well, yeah, call the card. I said, but it's got to be some money on here. I just know $37 was on this card. I got to that van. Nope, I was not in the van. I'm used to being in the van, but my husband had the van this weekend. I got to that car, and I called the number on the back of that card. That card said, your balance is 51 cents. I said, well, no wonder I couldn't get nothing. I misunderstood that. I thought $37 was on that card.
How did you go from $38 to 51 cents?
I do not know. I guess my purchase the last time was $37, and that's what I saw. And I assumed it was balanced. And I don't wait there talking about I got $30-something left. Dad, what else did she want? Nothing. I said, you got Dad, I ain't got nothing. I got 51 cents. Wait a minute.
So what you could have done is, Corey said shame. I know, right?
I know, Corey. I know. Hold on, but it gets worse. So, but yeah, because after we had made because keep in mind we still have our first set of Walmart items in the trunk. And then I decided to go to the grocery store. I said, we need to pick up some meat before we go home. Head home. So made my purchases. Oh, now that went through smoothly. That was fine. However,
you use your own card.
Yeah, that was my own card right there. Yeah, so that went through fine. But then I said, while we're out, girls, come on, let's just go over Granddaddy and Gigi's house and give Gigi her clothes. So we went over there and gave her, delivered her stuff, and we stayed there probably a couple of hours. That was on a Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Got home, forgot the meat was in the car until Monday.
Oh my goodness!
I'm sorry, until Sunday. Yep, it was Sunday. So, and that was only when I went back to
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, I had about $50 worth of meat in my car, and that car was what? Stinking. We got in
Your
the car.
car was
So what
stinking.
happened?
No, we already know. If you left some meat in the car over the entire weekend, your car was
Girl,
stinking.
I was too through because I had me some bacon. I had some pork chops. I had some turkey legs. I had some fish. I had some tilapia and some salmon. All gone. And I was like, oh no. And because all of those items are frozen food items, they melted from Friday to Sunday. They had melted in the car. So I couldn't even salvage that, even though it was in a garage, but it didn't matter. I couldn't salvage.
I'm like you, Randolph Carpenter's terrible.
That was terrible.
First of all, it's two things I want to talk about in the midst of this. Stanky. What you said, stanky. Her car was stanky. And
look,
I want to talk about you real quick. You said you had some. Now run this meat down again real quick. I
had some bacon, some pork chops, some salmon, some tilapia, and turkey necks. Oh, wait a minute, and sausage biscuits. That's right. All from the frozen food items.
First of all, I'm just thinking off of the tilapia and salmon, or however you pronounce it. That
salmon,
tilapia. Look, those
don't matter. Things, I'm sick because you don't have food. You know how high food is expensive.
That's what I'm about to get to from all those things you named, baby. That's what I'm trying to focus on. That fish was kicking. That's what was
kicking. Man.
That fish was my thing is, did you go get your car clean? Did you go get the car clean?
Well, you know what I did? I actually just rolled all 4 windows down and I popped the trunk and I just left the car in the garage. I'm so serious. And I let it air out. I said, we ain't driving this one, girls. We're going to have to get on the Lexus. All of us going to have to flex right now. It's just, I know that's mommy's car, but y'all going to have to flex with me this weekend because, this car stinks. I did attempt. What Corey say? Why
am I singing like Shirley Caesar? I got tomato, I got turkey, pork chop. I know that's right. That fish had your car stinking.
Yeah, and then I attempted to clean the trunk out with Clorox wipes. It didn't help. I just scrubbed and scrubbed. I said, "Oh, this is not coming out. I better just keep it popped." But the smell has subsided. That was Sunday. Today is Tuesday. It's gone. As of yesterday, I didn't really smell it. Didn't smell it much at all. But
I bet you somebody else getting that car, they're gonna like, what's that fish?
You might be right.
But you know something? You
what?
Now you know
I ain't finished.
Oh, girl, not finished.
I ain't finished. I got one more grocery shop experience. So because that car was sitting yesterday, like I said, I took the other car and I said, "Oh, my husband's coming in."
Before you go, Corey says, "Surely it stinketh." Okay, the last grocery run.
Not anymore. Last grocery run was Kroger. Now I went to Kroger in the hood because I thought that I was about to go to Rite Aid and find me another wig, So I went to Kroger in the hood. I said, well, while I'm right here, I'll just go to this Kroger and just pick up my husband some milk because I know he's gonna want cereal when he gets home. Mm-hmm. And he likes tuna fish. He likes to fix himself tuna.
No more fish.
I know, but it was a tuna fish in a can. So I said, let me go to Kroger and I'll go right here in the hood and get just 2 items, really 3, because typically I get 2 cans of tuna and 1 container of milk. Mm-hmm. Well, I did have a Bass cart, and as I did make my purchase, and when I walked out of the door, the thing said, and it stopped the cart. The cart locked. And I said, hey, wait, what? I only got 3 items. What? And the lady said, no, ma'am, I'm sorry. Our security system is broken and it's been stopping everybody's cart. I said, well, when y'all get a security system in here? She said it's been in here for about a month, and it's been when the carts make that abrupt stop, it's been hitting people in the stomach, and they've been fussing and complaining. I said, "Ooh, y'all gonna have a lot of sort on y'all hand." And then there was a lady coming behind me with her cart. Her cart did the same thing. Is that she was rolling, then it said, and her wheels locked, and she looked like, "Why I can't move this basket?" I said, "Ma'am, the wheels locked. It's not your fault." And I did. I'm talking to her as if we were friends or something.
Right.
It's not your fault. I said, I just come on. Just
Well, first of
and
all,
the security officer had to click it and let us through. I said, Lord, only in the hood. Only in the hood where y'all get the lock.
I said, first of all, why in the world they locking the? I was trying to figure out
what the hood. It's in the hood.
Okay. Thank you. I'm so glad somebody caught that. Thank you, Corey Garcia. Beyond the fact that, yes, you are shopping at the Kroger in the hood and they're going to lock them carts because they don't want them to be down the street, around the corner, parked at your house.
I didn't even think about that.
Parked at your house. Why the cart at your house? That's what I'm trying to understand. And but I'm so glad somebody noticed, right, of course, to keep them from stealing. Did y'all hear? Yeah, Corey caught when she said buy a wig from Rite Aid. See, you
yeah.
What y'all don't know about Tina? This is gonna be her story for the what y'all don't know about Tina and the Rite Aid and the wigs. Go ahead, Tina, because we got 10 minutes.
Well, I've always said that like on Fraser Boulevard, there's a beauty supply place, and I never remember the name of it. I just know it's that Fraser at Hollywood or Rangeline or whatever, and it used to be the old Rite Aid. And so I just still call it my Rite Aid wigs because I know I can go there. I can try on the wig. So Rite Aid will let you try on the wigs, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Gentlemen, y'all stay out of there.
No. Some of them, he said Hollywood wigs. That's what she went. Thank you.
I don't think it's Hollywood wigs. Any Hollywood wigs? I'm talking about right across the street from McDonald's on Fraser Boulevard and Rangeline. It's called something else. I have to see next time. I'm still calling it Rite Aid, Corey. It's Rite Aid wigs. But that's where I was headed. And
he said, I know the shop and can't think of the exact name. So so ladies and gentlemen, Rite Aid is not a sponsor of this show, but if they were, she's saying that
neither Kroger nor Walmart, but that's where I was. And my experience was just crazy and slightly unpleasant. So I would like to know from them your last shopping experience, and I can ask you, Christy, was it pleasant or did it need improvement?
Well, Corey said he's gonna go by today and tell you what the name of it.
He gotta go out. I saw one that I might still go get later on today. I might beat you to the punch.
At your Rite Aid wig shop.
Yeah, yeah, you might see me trying it on. Like, hey, Tina, if you see me, holler at me, Corey. If you see me, holler at me.
But I will say that those who have been commandeering these corner stores have been wig shops. So whether it's a former Walgreens, CVS, or Rite Aid, they are definitely getting that prime real estate.
And they have some nice wigs in there too. So,
wait a minute. Amy said, you mean Hollywood wigs. Oh,
I'm trying to tell you, see? That's why those baskets locked up on you. I said, what in the world? Why came out? Like, I really thought that, I thought they were looking at me like I had stolen some or something. I said, I only got 3 items.
Hold on. It would have been worse if what they were trying to say is you got 3 items and you finna take this cart out of here.
Girl, I was trying to put the cart back where it belonged, really, because I already had my 3 items. That's all I had. But anyway, that was my very interesting and unjoyful weekend shopping experience. I hope my next one is very super pleasant. Well, and there's money on their gift card. So feel free to cash at me right there at $ Tina Tilton Prod for my stepmama.
Because you want to go back and get that I
need to go back and get that gray jogging suit. Yeah.
And your candy. Well,
and my detergent.
And while I didn't get a chance to go up to Salt because, my knee was aggravated and going up and down the podcast center stairs, I'm going to blame it on the podcast center stairs, not what I did. But come Monday, I did drag my leg to the main library, met lit lovely Lisa, working on some things with her, about to do her website, aka, you know, I'm still hustling on the weekend, even with my right knee still slightly. But I will say, Tina, that I wrapped it up pretty good, because when I was leaving the library, that's when I realized that the spandex yoga pants or whatever I had on had helped it. So I've been just wearing these things. So I will be ready for the 28th, because the swelling is going down and God is healing me. Hallelujah. And I'm drinking all the water. And Corey said it's Ace. Lord, he went to the Google.
It sure is. That's it, Corey. He's right. Ace Beauty and Wigs. That's it right there. He's right.
Can I say that I love those who love us? Taylor Tilton, y'all make the show. Y'all make the show.
Yes.
Because he must have went to the Google to find out what is the name of the wig shop
at
Fraser Boulevard at Range Line. It's Ace Beauty and
right.
Wigs.
That's right.
But okay. I don't like the name Ace because it reminds me of Ace Hardware Store. So I think we're gonna stay with the Rite Aid wigs. I'm just gonna go with Rite Aid. Let me tell you this.
Okay.
We're coming to the last 5 minutes of this amazing show. I've had fun today. I hope you did too.
Okay, getting to know you though.
Hold on. The Taylor Tilton Show is brought to you by.
Okay. That's how we doing it. Okay. Yes. ChristieTaylorConsulting.com and the Podcast Center, TaylorTilton.com, and Mays PNC Insurance.
If you're looking for affordable insurance for personal and commercial rates, give Kenneth Mays at Mays PNC Insurance Agency a call at 901-262-5484. That's 901-262-5484. As a licensed sales producer, Kenneth Mays offers auto, home, life, motorcycle, and business insurance in Tennessee, Mississippi, and Arkansas. Did I mention reasonable rates? Mays PNC Insurance Agency, 901-262-5484, or email KennethMays95@yahoo.com. That's KENNETHMAYS95@yahoo.com. Mays PNC Insurance Agency.
I had to get that in, baby. I had to get the sponsor in. And let me tell you,
Mays.
Come on now. And Kari Garcia, I say amen. He said, Tina, I'm going to need you to start wearing the custom Taylor Tilton wigs. And he said, and if folk ask from there on, you better tell them this is a custom Taylor Tilton. What you say? Come on now.
They don't exist yet, Corey, but yeah, thank you for that.
Now, what y'all
Christie, come on.
Okay, what y'all didn't know about me that you now know about me is that my skin is extremely sensitive, and that when I break my skin's rules and put things on it that it doesn't like, I suffer. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm super sensitive. My skin says, please love me. And if y'all want to cash at me just because y'all want to say, Christy, you need some love to, console yourself because your leg was hurting, please feel free to cash at me at # Radio Girl Media. But yeah, what y'all didn't know about me was my skin is extremely sensitive. Okay, Tina, what you got going on?
Well, I'm going to ask you to pass over that tea tree oil first, because those products are found in a beauty supply place, and that's for hair. So I put it in my children's hair to keep their hair moisturized. So you can forward that over to me. Leave it at the podcast center next time you go.
Okay. So what we don't know about you?
But okay, what they don't know about me. Okay, last week's conversation was about my boots that are made for walking.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait a
my
minute.
husband calls those boots.
The poverty boots. The poverty boots.
Yeah, I was trying to get rid of them, and I still have them.
No,
I do still have my poverty boots.
I need you all to put your hand on the radio and pray for Tina. Put your hand on the radio and pray for Tina.
No.
Can release. Yes.
I only have them. Wait a minute. I only still have them because when I went to Walmart, I didn't see any inexpensive boots that I could just simply walk my dog outside in. Okay. So if you're newly listening,
Ladies and gentlemen, the poverty boots must go. The poverty boots. Violation, Tina. That's right, Corey.
Yes, they do have to go. But I didn't find anything to replace them with. Keep in mind, listen to what I just said. I just said I have been shopping all weekend long. Now, of course, there are no boots sold in the grocery store where all my meat spoiled at. But Walmart and Target and stuff where I went to, now I didn't have any issues at Target. But nonetheless.
Is Payless still a thing? You better go to
No, Payless ain't open no more. Payless ain't open.
Go get you some galoshes from the dollar store. Anyway, look, we ain't got time. I didn't know about you is that I didn't know that Tina was still holding on to her poverty boots that she promised us last week she was going to let go. That's right. Walmart has rain boots in the shoe department. Get you some galoshes or them rain boots or whatever they call them now.
These ain't right. My poverty boots ain't rain boots. They just boots that are made for walking. The dog. Come on now. We got to go. Until next time. Thank y'all for coming out. God bless. Good night.